a company that legally manufactures psychedelics like LSD and magic mushrooms, is looking to expand its license to include cocaine and heroin. How does that help the drug crisis? Good question. We'll speak to an executive from Lucy Scientific Discovery next. Lucy Scientific Discovery just rang the NASDAQ closing bell, or the opening bell, I guess, after a successful IPO this week. Richard Nanula is with us. He is the executive chair at Lucy Scientific. He's with me on the set in New York City. All right, let's go. You are the only licensed manufacturer of control compounds like LSD and psychotropic mushrooms. What is the medical use for those drugs?
There are 28 clinical studies in late stages now, and the uses are for drug addiction, for substance abuse, anxiety, PTSD. All of those areas are under study and are highly promising.
I take it that patients get high on the drugs that you're creating.
They don't quite get high. They have kind of a change in their brain and a little bit of a mood change for them, but it's not the high that you're talking about.
So there's a difference in the dosage that one might have gotten back in the 1960s or something.
Correct.
What you're putting out now.
It's called microdosing, and
Okay.
it'll be done, with the help of a physician.
Now, at the moment, you need a prescription for these drugs, I take it.
Correct.
Now, are you going to go the same way as marijuana, where you start out with medical marijuana and then you go to recreational marijuana? Are we going to see recreational LSD anytime soon?
Well, it won't be us. It'll be the laws and the practice of medicine. I don't think in the near future that's on the horizon.
Okay, which disorders do these drugs treat?
Well, I think that one of the main ones is PTSD. There's probably 10, 15 million people that suffer from PTSD. Also anxiety, depression, and a big one is substance abuse.
Substance abuse, it can control that or stop it?
It can help you with whatever addiction that you have.
I understand that you're also trying to expand with Health Canada into cocaine and heroin. How does that help the drug crisis?
Yes, I know that sounds counterintuitive, but there's so many people die of drug overdose and from unsafe supply, the adulterated product that's been cut or been laced with something that's not safe. So the first thing we need to do for people to get them off being addicted is to keep them safe and keep them alive. And so providing a safe supply of those drugs to whichever the health organizations around the world is one step in the right direction.
Do you have any competition at this point?
We do. We're the only public company that makes these products, but there are a number of other licensed makers with smaller footprints than we do, but we're the only ones that are listed in the U.S.
You're getting backlash, and you're putting out LSD and psychotropic mushrooms. I would imagine there's some hostility to that.
Well, we haven't sold any of it yet. It's not legal, and it's really only under clinical trials. So there may be one day, but so far so good.
Look, that's very interesting stuff, Richard, and we really appreciate you being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Come and tell us how it's going on. We
I sure will.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.